What if I told you that a man could hijack a plane, vanish with $200,000, and leave behind a mystery so baffling that even the FBI gave up? No body, no parachute, no clues, just a daring escape that's remained unsolved for over 50 years. This is the story of D.B. Cooper, the skyjacker who disappeared into thin air. On November 24, 1971, a man walked into Portland International Airport, bought a one-way ticket to Seattle, and boarded Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305. He looked like any other passenger, just a guy in a business suit, wearing a black tie and sunglasses. But this man was about to pull off one of the most daring crimes in history. By the end of the night, he would hijack the plane, demand a ransom, and parachute into the night, vanishing without a trace. Who was D.B. Cooper? Did he survive the jump? And where did he go? Let's dive into the mystery. Flight 305 took off from Portland at 2:50 p.m. with 36 passengers on board. The man in seat 18C ordered a bourbon and soda, lit a cigarette, and seemed completely calm. But about 30 minutes into the flight, he handed a note to a flight attendant, Florence Schaffner. At first, she thought he was hitting on her, but when she read the note, her blood ran cold. It said, "I have a bomb. Sit next to me." The man opened his briefcase, showing what looked like a bomb, red sticks, wires, and a battery. He calmly explained his demands: $200,000 in cash, 4 parachutes, and a refueling truck ready when they landed in Seattle. The flight attendant relayed the message to the captain, who immediately contacted air traffic control. The FBI was notified, and the plane was cleared to land in Seattle. When the plane touched down, Cooper allowed the passengers to leave in exchange for the money and parachutes. The crew stayed on board, and the plane took off again, this time with only Cooper and the crew. But what happened next would become the stuff of legend. As the plane took off from Seattle, Cooper gave the crew specific instructions: fly to Mexico City at a low altitude, with the rear stairs down. The crew was terrified, but complied. Somewhere over the dense forests of the Pacific Northwest, Cooper did the unthinkable. He tied the bag of money to his waist, strapped on a parachute, and jumped out of the plane into the stormy night. The crew didn't realize he was gone until they landed in Reno, Nevada. The FBI was called in, and one of the largest manhunts in history began. But despite searching the area where Cooper was believed to have landed, no trace of him was found. No body, no parachute, nothing. Over the years, the FBI followed thousands of leads, but none of them led to Cooper. In 1980, a boy digging on a beach near the Columbia River found a bundle of rotting $20 bills, part of the ransom money. But Cooper was nowhere to be found. The parachutes he took were also a mystery. One was never recovered, leading some to believe he might have survived the jump. But others think he died on impact, and his body was never found. There have been countless suspects over the years. Richard McCoy, a Vietnam War veteran, pulled off a similar hijacking just 5 months after Cooper. Kenneth Christiansen, a former airline employee, was also a suspect. But none of the evidence was conclusive. So, what really happened to D.B. Cooper? Did he survive the jump and live out his days in hiding? Or did he die that night, his body lost to the wilderness? The truth is, we may never know. D.B. Cooper has become a legend, a folk hero who outsmarted the system and got away with the perfect crime. His story has inspired movies, books, and TV shows. He's been referenced in everything from Prison Break to Loki. But why does this mystery captivate us so much? Maybe it's the audacity of the crime, the fact that one man could pull off something so daring and disappear without a trace. Or maybe it's the unanswered questions, the idea that even after 50 years, we still don't know what really happened. In 2016, the FBI officially closed the case, citing a lack of new evidence. But for many, the mystery of D.B. Cooper is far from over. So, who was D.B. Cooper? A criminal genius who pulled off the perfect crime? Or just a man who vanished into the night, leaving behind one of the greatest mysteries of all time? The truth is, we may never know. But that's what makes this story so fascinating. It's a puzzle with missing pieces, a mystery that keeps us guessing. What do you think happened to D.B. Cooper? Did he survive? Did he die? Or is the truth even stranger than we can imagine? Let me know your theories in the comments below. If you love unsolved mysteries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more stories that'll keep you guessing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.